the helicopter doing the Bravo arriving.
Level 80.
Roger.
ABO-Group, good morning.
ABO-Group was founded in 1995 at the introduction of the Flemish legislation in soil decontamination. ABO-Group goes public based on 3 unique characteristics. First of all, we changed from a privately held company to a stock market listed company since March the 31st of 2014. Secondly, this listing was made possible by a reverse takeover of the listed company Tinergo. Finally, we are the only environmental and engineering consultancy company on the Euronext stock market. Together with our customers and motivated employees, and now also with our new shareholders, we get the unique opportunity to realize our ambition: to be the leading consultancy company in Belgium, but also in other markets worldwide.
The Soil Department is your partner for all types of soil investigation at any given site, from simple probing investigations to the most complex studies involving any kind of contamination and any kind of substructure, whether or not combined with a groundwater study. After the investigations, when the contaminations in the soil and the groundwater have been mapped out, an in-depth study is made of all the possible techniques to ensure the best approach for the remediation and rehabilitation of the grounds. A second important component of the soil department is site management. In consultation with the client, specifications are drafted and contractors are notified and selected based on the client's requirements. ABO-Group supervises the sites, keeping the expenses for the customer subject to the best possible control. In addition to ground studies for defining pollution characteristics, ABO-Group conducts earthwork studies, counseling the owner on how to make an informed choice concerning earthworks and materials, both technically and financially. Within the context of dredging operations, the sediment quality and recycling facilities are examined. Geotechnical engineering investigates the soil for the purpose of mapping the bearing capacity of the subsoil. ABO-Group has everything it takes to determine the bearing capacity of the soil for any problem, from small removable devices to heavy-duty vehicles. Once the measurements have been carried out, the parameters with respect to soil mechanics can be calculated. These are then used to propose an optimal solution for the current problem. The investigation of the soil's bearing capacity and the research of soil pollution are closely linked. Remediation usually involves excavating or pumping, which influences the parameters with respect to soil mechanics. One of the major ABO-Group projects is Le Grand Paris. ABO-Group examines 60 kilometers of geological subsoil along the south side of the new railway lines. This research will determine where to situate the tracks and stations. One field relates to the sustainable management of natural resources and raw materials, including groundwater, oil and gas. Secondly, there's the applied research of terrestrial and marine ecosystems. Environmental impact assessments for large infrastructure projects often include detailed inventories. ABO-Group has experience in conducting studies in various regions and climate zones, ranging from Arctic areas to tropical rainforests. In tandem with public authorities as well as private owners, they look for an optimal intertwining of ecology, agriculture, urbanization and recreation. Water cycle management makes up a particular section of the Environment Service. Within the scope of public works or industrial activities, the group conducts specific environmental studies and monitors compliance with the operating permit conditions. ABO-Group also provides services relating to energy efficiency and the study of new energy resources, based on deep geothermal energy, waste treatment and hydropower. And so ABO-Group focuses on energy studies, energy plans and certificates. EPB reports cover the compliance of the architect's plans with the regulations concerning thermal insulation, energy production and ventilation. The industrial branch of ABO-Group conducts energy audits, a complete scan of the customer's buildings aimed at reducing costs. Furthermore, ABO-Group extensively studies energy techniques and processes, for example, when renovating heating installations. ABO-Group increasingly focuses on energy production and energy storage in marine environments, including energy production from sea waves or buffering energy from large water basins in energy storage platforms. The buffer is drained in case of excess wind energy. When the wind subsides and more energy is required, the tank is filled up and custom turbines convert the current into green, or rather blue, energy. With reference to global climate change adaptation and mitigation, ABO-Group conducts surveys aimed at optimizing the combustion of waste or coal for power production and district heating. Moreover, it analyzes the polluting brick industry in Southern Asia in view of the application of clean tech solutions. The waste section of ABO-Group assists in managing household waste streams, but also looks for sustainable solutions for constructions and demolition waste, as well as hazardous substances such as mining waste and asbestos. The transfer of new knowledge and experience is secured by means of special workshops. Acting as a consultancy and engineering agency, ABO-Group covers the complete waste cycle, from the collection and optimization of sorting techniques to ecologically sound and economically profitable processing and recycling, and finally, safe disposal facilities. ABO-Group also operates in the life cycle assessment of materials and enhanced landfill mining. Waste as a source of materials or energy is a new type of economy. Especially in developing countries, it's crucial to integrate this social dimension into waste management projects. To conclude, ABO-Group has expertise regarding the inventory and removal of asbestos. ABO-Group. Ambition, best practices, open-minded.